tutafungiwa tribute na the older sibling to mheshimiwa Dr. Daniel Kiaraho, ndiye atafunga kipindi cha tribute, akitoa tribute on behalf of the siblings. Karibu Daktari Daniel Kiaraho.
Your Excellency, President of this Republic of Kenya, Samaya Ruto, your Deputy, Ricky, and all protocols observed. I don't want to repeat what has been said here because it is true. But I want to tell you a few things which you may not know about the man who lies in that coffin. If I repeat what you already know, please allow me and excuse me for repeating. But I can't help it because I'm just talking the truth. David, as we called him, was a very, very strong pillar of our family. Very strong pillar of our family. He was love all over. He was radiating love, particularly love for the family, both immediate and the larger family. Actually, he cared for everyone. Young, old, and he was free and available to all. Actually, when our children were younger, and they were cheeky and naughty all over around, they had only one friend. When they ran out of money in town, they knew they could ring Uncle Davy, as they called him. And he would send them money, take a taxi and all that, and they would never tell us. And David would never tell us either. They had a way of communicating that expressed sheer love. David was kindness, an embodiment of kindness. Whenever he came to my place, I watched him. Before he did everything else, particularly when we are having a meal, he'd be watching around the table to see whether there are any toothpicks, if there are children around. His fear was that a child can pick a toothpick and you see, imagine what can happen. Remove those things and get them out of the way. That to me was a window to a very big heart and a very kind heart. And that was David. He cared for people genuinely. He was available to all of us, and he would not miss any occasion. He would even come at midnight when people are leaving, if we had family gatherings. But to make sure he always stands up with an excuse. I was held up country with my people, and that is here, the people of Okalau. He was persistent. Whenever you discussed with him, you may think he has not taken it, but it's him who will remind you before you remind him of what you talked. And he'll be asking, what happened? How can I help? And in most cases, he always helped and it worked. To us, we have lost a man who was our last resort in most cases, just second to God after, because anytime any of us was in trouble, or you knew, you are sure, if you went to him, most likely he'll come with a solution. And if he couldn't, he would try his best at least. And that gave us a lot of encouragement. That's why I said he was a very strong pillar of our life. Now that our brother has gone, so what do we do? The first thing is to honor him and to pray to God that since he's the one who gave us David, he will replace him with somebody else or something else in our lives. We trust in God and we know he'll do that. When this thing happened, we have received very overwhelming love and support from all of you. And in particular, from His Excellency the President and the Presidency as a whole. They have been with us and they steadied us and they made our life more bearable in these difficult times. I cannot forget Parliament, by the guidance of the Speaker, who is seated there. They have been of immense help on our side and actually helped us, who look like headless chicken, to be able to stand, and that's why we are standing here with courage. I want to thank his countless friends from all over and from all walks of life for the serious and genuine expression of love and sense of loss which they have expressed. It has given us encouragement and actually reminded us that David's life was not in vain. For your support, all of you, and particularly the people of Kiaraho, I want to thank you for having faith and putting the destiny, the political destiny of your political destiny in the hands of our brother, husband, father, and relative. We feel honored. Finally, let's thank the Almighty God for the 63 years that he gave David to us. And we say, he took his own, so who are we to complain? He never consulted, as I said the other day, he never consulted anybody when he gave David to this world, and to our family particularly. So we have no business arguing with God for taking his own. And with that, I say, thank you so much.